Welcome back, guys, to my channel. And this video is round 3 of the triple case tournament. To the left it's me with Ruby Sapphire, and to the right it's Ruby Amethyst, but it's spicy, bro. Like really spicy. You guys are gonna see this player's text. His name is Kenny. It's really spicy. You guys have to stay and watch it. I was kind of like, I honestly didn't know what to do, man. And it was crazy once I saw his tech, and I was like, dang, I was not expecting that. But anyways, if you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. All of that good stuff. It helps me out so much, and it helps with the algorithm. YouTube thinks it's a phenomenal video, and they push it. We hit 1,630 subscribers, so we're 20 away from getting there, and then 50 more for 1,700 subscribers. So thank you guys for the support. It has been real. I've been trying my best to post, and also trying to post like different content like deck lists and whatnot, because I know with the last chance qualifiers around the corner here in Anaheim, I'm pretty sure people want to see what's good, what's not, and they want to play test different kind of things. So after this one is 2 more rounds, and I'll probably be posting more different decks, just testing it out and what I like and what I don't like. Because I'm not sure if I'll be taking Ruby Sapphire to the last chance qualifier. But anyways, let's get into this gameplay. So I have a Greystone Dragon and an Ice Block in play, no monsters. And he has a Sisu, which, you know, Sisu's pretty good. And this is one of his spice. He summons Hades. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, what? Like, I was not expecting Hades in red purple. Good thing I had Medusa, so I was able to get rid of him. I was like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about his effect, because if you guys didn't know, his effect is when on your opponent's turn, if a monster dies, you gain 2 lore. So you technically don't exert him. You don't quest. You don't you don't sing songs. You just leave him there and quest with everything else. And if they kill anything else but him, you're gaining 2 lore. Which honestly, 2 lore is crazy. He's kind of like an anti B prep. You know, like if you have 3 monsters on board, you play him, knowing that they're gonna be prep or Sisu. Go for it. I'll gain 6 lore. I'll gain 8 lore. It's fine. You'll use up all your ink just to use B prep, and you're helping your opponent gain lore. So that's why I like to call it an anti B prep card. And let's be honest, red blue and red purple or anything red loves B prep. I know I do. That's why I cut it down to 3, but I might go back to 4. That's just how much I like it. So I have a Hiram and a Medusa. I quest with Medusa. He sings Friends with Fox. And he also has a Genie on board, which he could quest for 2. He has a good amount of ink as well. I don't think I'm ramping quite good, because it looks like we're the same amount of ink. So he does 4 for another Hades. No, 6, right? Yeah, 6 for another Hades. Summons Lumiere and Hades. So I'm reading him, right? I'm like, okay, so Lumiere bumps it up so I can no longer Medusa him, which is another tech. It's another spice. And I'm like, okay, so how do I get rid of him? You know, and if I don't get rid of him and I decide not to attack anything else, he's just going to be questing for 3 next turn, and maybe even 3 for Hades. So I'm like, damn. He's already at 8 lore. I'm barely at 1, actually. So I'm debating. And I was wondering if you B prep, does he gain for each one of them? Or because Haiti leaves the field, like, does he only gain once? So I was asking, uh, like, our players around us, because a lot of the stores don't really have, like, a judge. Like, whoever works at the store kind of works as a judge. But a lot of the times they don't know the official ruling. So I was just asking people just in case if they knew. But they were telling me it's like Lyle, where, like, if you B prep, then it counts for every single monster that was on the board at the moment. So that's good to know. So I was like, okay, I'm reading him again. I'm like, dang, like, if I don't get rid of anything, he'll be questing for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bumping him up to 15. But if I B prep, he gains 6. So I'm like, I mean, he'll still gain, but he has no monsters, But it still pushes him closer to game. And obviously, that's not what you want to do, especially, like, where it seems like you're helping out your opponent. So I'm contemplating, man. Like, I'm sorry that this turned taking forever, but I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I could get rid of, I think I could get rid of Fox and Genie, but I'm like, he gains 4, then he's doing the quest for 4, that's 8, and I'm like, and he still has 2 bodies on board, and I still have to deal with Hades. So I was like, yeah, I honestly don't think that's a good decision, but Hades did apply a lot of pressure. As you guys can see that I have not yet made a move. I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, cool. Counting my ink, I'm like, okay, I can be prep. I can. But then what? Like, I just wasted my turn and I gave him lore. And we all know that once Amethyst is like at 14, Gold is just, it's just chef's kiss, man. Gold will win the game without doing anything, without questing. Just Gold bounce. That's 2. That's 16, 18, 20. Like, so I'm like, damn, what do I do? So I quest for 1. I'm like, might as well. You know what? It is what it is. Because it's a triple case tournament. I'm like, I don't want to, like, lose. I'm like, damn, I don't want to lose. I want to be able to make it to top cut. So I had to develop, which it kind of helped me out because I was able to use that one last ink that I have and graph something somewhat decent because you're able to look at the top 2 cards. And so he went up to 14, and I'm like, dang. It's all because of Hades. Like, it could have been any other monster. I would have beat prep. It would have been fine. But Hades was just crazy. And he summoned the tiger. I don't even know his name. So that's another of his tech. I'm like, what the hell am I facing? It's spicy, but it's tripping me out, So I think his effect is like when another of your monster challenges, your opponent loses a lore or something like that. So I'm like, okay, let's do Tamatoa. With Tamatoa, I'll get Ice Block because I think I had no popsicles. 1 for Ice Block and 1 for Popsicle. So I'm like, okay, cool. I could have probably done Popsicle, then pop Popsicle for no reason and get it back with Tamatoa. But you know what? Having Ice Block is not that bad either. So I'm looking at my options. I'm like, okay, I just have a Tamatoa. He's already at 14. Luckily that, I don't know if that's Louis or Hui, but he only has Reckless, I think. He doesn't quest. But he is setting up his board for that tiger. If they were able to quest, he would have easily gone to 16. So I was lucky. He is kind of like in top deck mode, and unfortunately, he's not getting the good stuff. So I quested with 4-3 with Tamatoa. Got Popsicle, popped it. Activated to draw a card, and then I B prep because he's actually the threat. So I'm like, okay. use Lucky Dime. Well, play Lucky Dime, but I'm unfortunately not able to use it. But I have 4 items on board, which is really good now because now my Tamatoa can quest for 5 and I can dime for 5 more. So I'm like, okay, this isn't looking too bad anymore. Um, and he gets rid of my Tamatoa, and I'm just like, damn, great. And he bounces his genie, so he's able to get card draw again. Um, he's probably looking for goats or the whole goat bounce goat. I get a Vitalisphere. I summon Maui just because I want to have board presence so I can possibly answer what he summons if he quests, right? So he summons goat and a genie, be able to quest for 3. So I have to do something. Goat, regardless, will bump him up to 16. I really got to get rid of Goat because if he's able to quest and then I get rid of it, that's just an extra lore that is unnecessary. So I'm thinking, I'm like, do I have an answer for this? Do I not? I grabbed Tamatoa. Why do I grab Tamatoa? Oh, no. Oh, with Greystone Dragon, I ink Tamatoa. So I'm still gaining some inks, Greystone Dragon is really good, but I did cut it from my deck, so I no longer use it. But, when it works, it works. I B-prep, and he goes up to 16. He summons Chernobog. I think it was supposed to be at 17. And Elsa. He just wants to have board presence. I Sisu, getting rid of his Chernobog, which is really good because he doesn't get the card draw. So right now, I'm feeling good. I was able to dime for 3. And I'm like, all right, cool. I think next turn, if he doesn't get rid of Sisu, I'm questing for 6, bumping me up to 14. He summons yet another goat. I summon Dragon, bumping him up to 18 after that. And then I'm able to quest for 3, dime for 2, going up to 14. And I'm like, all right, here it is. Whatever you get. But it's a GG, boys. I took the dub, even though his deck is super spicy. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, boys. Peace.